Okay guys, so in this video today, we are going to be flipping $1,000. So without wasting much of your time, let's get straight up in this video. So as you can see here on my watch list, I have 14 pairs. So I have to pick one pair at random that I'm going to carry out this task on. So how I'm going to do that is I'll go on Google and I'll generate a random number that I'm going to pick from. So I'll just type here random. I don't know what's happening to my computer. Random number generator. So this is what I'm going to use. So I'll put my total of what's happening. I'll put my total number of pairs 14. Now click generate. So Google has given me the 8th pair. So I'll quickly go my watch list now and I'll choose the 8th pair. So I have 14 pairs here. So if I pick the 8th pair is AUD-JPY. So we're going to trade on AUD-JPY. Now what I will do is I'll shrink down the price. I'll shrink down all of these candles, so when I'm scrolling back you guys won't be able to see anything, and I myself will not be able to see anything. So I don't know how far back I should go. This is 2023. Let's go back to 2022, something like that. Okay, 2022. Let's go to 2021 if possible. Okay, I think that's the end. All right, let's start from here, guys. Okay, so here we are. Now I'll start trading here. This is the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so for those of you that know how I trade, you guys are going to follow along and see how I highlight my ACPs and how I trade different key levels for different reasons. Okay, so I'll just see them. Then when I spot an ACP area, I'll highlight it and I'll take a trade, and I'll tell you guys exactly how I manage my trades. So what I do is I enter my trade with 2 positions, right? So on a $1,000 account, I will risk 2% per trade, right? Because I'm looking to flip this account, so I want to do it as fast as possible. So I'll put 2% on the trade. So when that trade runs 1-to-1, I'll close out 1%, then I'll allow the other 1% to run, right? But that's how I usually I'll manage my trades. But what I'll do for this particular video here, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to close out partials. Instead, I'm going to take 1:1.5, right? So instead of so if I put $200 on a trade, I'm taking $300. So that's how it's gonna go. So let me get my notebook. I'll just be writing down as I make progress. Okay, now that I have my calculator in tag, let's get started. Let me play price here. So I'll just keep observing, and when I see a nice area that I'd like to trade from, I'll tell you guys and why I'm trading from there. Okay, I see these highs here. They look pretty cool. Of course, we trade simple support and resistance here. Now this is my ACP area, and if you're wondering what ACP means, ACP simply stands for area of condensed pricing. So this is just an area market where price is being held up and rejecting with wicks, and more so we have a lot of saturation going on there. So here we can just see wicks rejecting this area, which looks pretty good. And actually I should have taken this trade because I have like a good confirmation here already. So this should have been my trade, but since I didn't take it, let me take my shot here. But before that, I'd like to see price to push down and take out structure, either this low or this one, right? So if structure is not taken out, then I'm not confirming this trade yet. So let's see. Oh, price rejected. Price rejected again. And price drop. I missed that trade, guys. Anyway, let's keep going. The thing is, the reason why I was reluctant for that trade, because first of all, you can see that candles enter this level before dropping, and I don't like to see candlesticks closing my key level like this. I don't like it. So more so, this low did not take out any low here. It was just going back up and it could easily break above. So I hope you understand why I didn't take it. So if price should break above this area, I'm looking for a buy. And now price is bouncing off this area that I see here. I actually see this area here. I don't know if you guys see it. You can see price here. I can see price here. I can see price here. And now price is doing the same thing here. So I'll take a quick buy here. Stop loss below this week. and I'm going to aim for 1:1.5. So remember, we have 2% on this trade, which is $200. Okay, so that was a good trade. We just made $300. So now our balance is at 1,300. Let's keep going. If price should come up here, I'm not looking to sell this area, guys. So I'm done with this area. Let's see what price does. Price still came here and still bounced. Price still bounced here. Anyways, let's buy guns now. So of course, you know what's up. You know the drill. When a key level breaks, it becomes the opposite. So if we're buying, when it breaks, we sell. Simple as that. I didn't come here to explain the world to you guys. You guys have watched all of these videos already. You guys know exactly how support and resistance work, right? Oh my god, don't tell me I missed it. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, we missed our entry here. Price didn't quite enter, but it's not too late still. And still, we still missed it, right? Yeah, it's even worse. Anyways, so at this point, I'll delete my order and look for something new. Okay, guys, I see something here. I want to trade simple support and resistance in this video. I don't know if... Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not strong enough. It's not strong enough, guys. Okay. I was actually looking at this area, but anyway. So if you guys want to know how I trade, there's a lot of... I have like 3 links in the description there. You can choose anyone and click it. Get to me and I can add you up in my signals group. I have a signals group. I have a free Telegram as well, and I offer coaching services. So you might want some advice and how to go about a few things, or maybe ask me some personal questions. Feel free to do that. Use the links down below. So you might be wondering, I also have a course. I have courses that I've recorded and everything, detailing explaining how I trade. It's a very, very short and quick. It's not something that is going to take you forever. Very, very short and quick. Then we have Zoom meetings that we attend, that we do. So I have like one-on-one Q&As with my clients. Okay, so I see this nice area here. Of course, I see these candles. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. All of this moves. I'd like to take a sell here. So you see this? So I'm selling here. So my sell. So you guys, you must have noticed that I usually enter my trade a little bit deeper in the zones like that. I don't just enter at the open of it, because price usually enters deep. So that's why I try to have the best entry as possible. So that's my trade for this one. Okay, so this one quickly went back to my stop loss. You can see that this trade actually came really close to my entry here and almost stopped me. And almost activated my mistake. So I've lost $200 here. And my capital is at 1,100 now. Okay, so if price should come back here, I'm looking to buy this area. If you're trading a small capital like $1,000, this is if I was trading a capital like that, this is what I'll personally do. Okay, so this is not financial advice. I'm not saying you should trade your account like this. Okay, you guys can see we just made another perfect trade. Perfect entry, 0 drawdown, and it just went straight up to our target. So this is another $300 adding to our $100 profit. We have $400 running in profits now. So our capital is at 1,400, right? So now we are going to risk 2% of our account. So 2% of 1,400 . Sorry, 20%. Oh my god, 20%. I've been working with 10% all this time. It's 20%. I meant 20%, guys, not 2%. Sorry. I meant 20%. 20% of 1,400. I was doing the calculations and it wasn't making sense. 20%. 20% is how much I'll risk on this kind of tiny account. So, for a $1,000 account, in short, let's just stick to the 200 that we usually trade, right? Let's stick to 200. So $1,000 is a very, very small amount of money, and to trade that amount, we actually need to risk a significant part of it in order to flip this account. Remember, guys, we are not growing the account, we are flipping the account, right? So when you say flip, it's like gambling. You're putting all in to say, okay, it's either win or loss, right? So that's why we have too much risk on the account. So that's what, or that's how these trades do come about. So if price should come back down here, I'm still looking to buy this area. Still looking to take this exact same trade here. Let me just duplicate that. Exact same trade. I want to make sure it's perfect. Okay, perfectly the same. Let's go. So don't keep your eyes down. That one is way too gone and we have to delete that. You can see how accurate this trading style is. Simply trade off the bounces. Don't come on here and do daily bias, this bias, liquidity, that, blah 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 blah. Look for areas where price is bouncing enough with wicks and trade from it. Okay, you take winning trades and you take losing trades. And now you have to just make sure that your losing trades are smaller than your winning trades, and that's just how you profit. That's it, nothing else. If this move breaks structure here to the downside, I'd like to say, okay, we did just that. So this area here is quite intriguing and I'd like to, get involved. So when I highlight these things, I highlight looking at the rejections, right? The candles, the wicks, not just the push, the wicks. Okay, good. So I have a sell limit sitting here, a little bit deep in my zone, of course. So let me not make this one too deep since this level is not that big. So I'll keep my stop right there, and 1 is to 1.5. Perfect. Good. I'm enjoying this, guys. This is another trade that I just missed here. For my students, you guys are going to know exactly this kind of setups. I detailedly explained this thing. I think it was module 8 or something like that. And I explained these in-trend ACP areas here. In-trend ACP areas. You can see how price saturated here. ACP. This is a perfect example of an ACP, guys. At the area of condensed price, you can see how condensed price was here. So when price finally shut down, price retraced back in there and dropped. So just this push here, I and my students would have made like 1% or 2% of our account already. You can see that it might even still drop here. See that? Perfect. Oh my god, this is so good. I really missed this trade. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. Okay. I see something here. I see this area here. It's kind of for... Nah, I'll not take it. I will not take it. Oh, and it worked out kind of. I don't know, it would have fucked me out maybe. Anyways, when you trade in a market condition like this, you always have regrets. Like, I should have entered. Oh, I shouldn't have entered. Oh, I should have held it longer. Oh, I should have closed it earlier. There's always I should have been trading, guys. So don't feel like you're alone or you're doing something wrong. It's just how trading is. I don't care how long you've been trading for. There's always I should have. So don't you ever feel like you just don't know what you're doing and stuff. You know exactly what you're doing. Okay, it's just how it is with everybody. So I know you guys are looking at this looks like, why don't you trade here? This is support. Nah, I don't like it. It's not strong enough. Instead, I like this highs. I like this high. All of your questions, all of your doubts, everything is answered. You can even check some of my videos. I have videos on this channel that can help you out with a lot of your answers with your questions. Okay, and you can also join my free Telegram. I post updates there every time, so you want to be there because I share signals as well. So you can see here, this level here did not reject this area perfectly, though I would like it to. Because why? It's not a push, it's about the wick. So I don't see the kind of wicks that I would like to see when I see rejection, right? So that's why I took this ones here instead. So I'd like to take this trade. And more so, you can see that this push here did not even take out any structure, right? You can clearly see that this trend here, this market is trending downwards. Even though I'm not really a trend follower and stuff, I don't really care about trends. but still trend is a real thing, and they actually do work and help. So you can incorporate them in your trading too for maximum results, right? So this is a trending market downwards here, as you can see, and you can also tell that structure here as the market is going down, the market breaks structure to the downside, right? So you can look at this here and say, okay, now market has broken structure to the downside, and of course price will go up here, fill up imbalances, so you can just incorporate all of this tiny knowledge you have inside. But for me, I keep it extremely simple, and I just look for where price rejected nicely. Okay, if you trade it here, it would have actually worked. This is it. Nice. But still, that trade up there, I'm still holding. I really believe it's gonna work. Oh my god! Oh my god! Did not. It did not. This is wicked. Anyways, how much were we at? 1,400, right? Okay, we just lost 200. 1,200. We're back down. Let's go. Okay. Okay, I see this area. I see what this area here is doing. See this? Let's set this thing here. 200 bucks on that trade, and let's go for 1 to 1.5, which is $300 target. Let's go. I cannot believe it. We lost another 200. We're back at break even, guys. This is mad. Okay. This is what a losing streak looks like in real life. You keep taking losing trades back and forth. And there's something about this trading, when you start taking losing streaks like this, something just tells you to keep trading and trading till you make your money back. And guess what? You just keep losing and losing till you blow your account. That's just how it is. Majority of people that have blown accounts, they don't blow it during winning streaks. They just blow it when they keep trading and it keeps failing and failing, and they just keep trading and they just don't see themselves stopping. Okay, so this is our next trade here. Oh, price overplayed, guys. Let me reverse it right. I paused it before I could get to that button. We played too much. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. My ACP here. You can see this. This is a nice, beautiful ACP. For those of you hybrid students, you can see this. Very, very nice and precise. Now, let me go. I don't know if I can. Now, look at this. You can see how saturated the price is here, right? So, price. Sure, let me take a screenshot of this because I think I'm going to need this for. Let me take a quick screenshot of this. But I'll send it to these guys and let them see, because when I try to explain, I talk too much. So let me show them so they can see instead. This is a perfect ACP here. So I'll take that to before. For my trade will be somewhere around there. Stop loss, I like to keep it below this candle, of course, for safety reasons and stuff. So we have it there, 1.5. Split price, and yeah, perfect trade. Very, very nice trade. Okay, I'll screenshot this real quick and I'll send it back to them. Okay, so I would like them to see the before and the after. Nice. So that's 1.5 right there. Right, we are back up. We're down $400, right? So we were back to 1,000. So now we are 1,300. That's how quick it is to come back. So don't worry. I see price taking out structures to the upside here, and I actually like to enter another buy. Same trade, same exit, same target, same everything. Okay, price left us behind. I'll just delete that, and yeah, I think that's it. You see, if you did not, when the price, let me say something here, guys. Let me just use a simple life, basic basic knowledge. The higher you throw something up, the heavier it drops. Like if you jump from, let's say 6 feet, you might not get hurt. But if you jump from 12 feet or 14, 16, 20 feet, you might break your legs. So that's exactly how it is. When price was up here, dropping here will not really create any kind of heavy impact. That's my own way of. I'm not saying it cannot. It does, especially like when there's news events. But if there's no news event, it's really difficult for price to just slice through it. It might consolidate before dropping, not just slicing through it. But now when it goes up and gathers momentum to fall, it just bam, you get. So that's why when price shoots away from your key level like this, nigga, you should better get out. I don't know what's happening here. Something's happening, guys. I think I need to restart my PC, my computer. I see what's happening. What's this? Please, if you are a computer guy, tell me what's going on, because I don't know. I see some consolidation and stuff going on. I don't like this kind of movements. I do not like this kind of movements. If these wicks here were equal like this one, I'd like to buy here, but looking like that now. You can see here, price even bounced and went up. So I know exactly where price will bounce, but I need more precise levels, you feel me? Like my money is on the line here. So I cannot come on YouTube and tell you, oh, trade like this. No, I'll give you the safest way to trade, because that's exactly how I would trade. I'll not tell you trade like this when I cannot take that kind of risk. What is happening? Oh my god. I'm midway into this video and I cannot like stop it. I have to finish this. Guys, before highlighting this area, I actually see these lows here, guys. Like, excuse me. So what happened is I'll have two orders, right? I'll put my order here, 2%. Sorry about that. I'll put my order here. So 2% on this trade and 2% on the other trade. So let's say for a day, this is the risk I'll take, and if these two trades don't work out, I'm done for the day, right? I have a 2% trade here and I have another 2% trade here. I'll actually take this one at 1:2, guys. This one will be at 1:2. The reason is because price could literally push from here and stuff. So let's just I cannot believe it. Did it activate this one? No, it did not. It did not activate this one up. I have a call, guys. Let me pause this. Okay, guys, so this trade did not make it to the second setup up here. Instead, it stopped me out on this one and dropped. But still, it has not pushed down too hard. So I think I still have a chance of trading here. So we had $300 profit, right? So we just lost 200 of it, and now we have 1,100 left. So I'll be taking a buy trade here because of this condensed area, and I have my trade sitting there. So you can see the real struggle of flipping an account like that. Actually, we could have flipped this account if we were trading high super risk, feel me? But we have to at least still, at least have some heart, like, bro. Okay, so you see how price, I've closed this thing, but it's still going. Okay, so this was a good trade that we took here. We had 100, we lost 200 here, right? So we just made 300 plus that 100, that's $400 profit. And we just keep going back. We've not crossed the $400 line yet. So while doing that, this is a trade here that I missed, of course. It finished my trade and tracked me here and dropped. And of course, I'm going to take it because I paused this thing, but it could not stop. The reason why I'm going to take it is because that's a key level right here that you can see a lot of wicks, and price entered here and dropped very hard with a weak rejection as well. So this area is still valid. But for fairness, all right, I did not take it, so I will not take it. So let's keep playing. Okay. Remember our trade up here? Remember? This is our trade right here. So price entered this market. You can see here price dunked in, then dropped right down to 1.5. That's 1.5 right there. You can see that perfectly. With just these candlesticks here, price activated this order and closed it out. So like I told you guys, I was going to take 1:2 on this trade. Now that this market did not make it to 1:2, of course, when price moved to 1:1.5, which is my original, my original take, I'll normally move my stops to break even, and I'll not allow this trade to come and stop me out in the loss. So this trade here is a break even trade. instead of taking my 1.5 as usual. I've lost it. So I'm up $400 as we were. So if price should come back, I'm buying here, guys. Five. Let's go. Simple trade. Very, very simple and quick. Okay, so that's 4 plus 3. Yeah, $700 in profit. So we are up 70% of our account. That's insane. I know you guys might think, oh, since we've taken losses here, imagine we took this trade and we also took this trade, we would have been up over $1,000. Okay, so flipping an account is very possible, but you have to know there's a lot of back and forth, especially when you're dealing like that. But we have a high win rate, like using this strategy that I'm using. You will lose trades, like I lost some trade, but you win majority of it. Like you win majority of it. You win this one, you win this one, you win this one. Instead of breaking even here, you would have won it because we have traded 1 to 5. I trust you. So you would have, oh my god. Please, if you're a computer genius, suggest a solution for this me. I don't know. Is it just to restart my computer or what? So 3 trades here, 1. If we're trading live. So yeah. We are up $700. Let's see if we can get higher. I don't know how long this thing has been recording for. Let's go. You might be asking, will I buy here again? No, I'm not buying. Great. Price just bounced off it. I'm not buying. And now I just missed my trade. I'm still taking it anyways. So this is it. Of course. The reason why I will not buy here, let me tell you guys, is because, like I said, I like my key levels to be rejected with wicks, not candlesticks. So here, candlesticks actually entered here. That's why I still did not take this trade that I said I would take it, even though I saw that it worked out. I did not take it because if I was trading live, I would not take it. That's in this kind of move. I will not take it. Yeah, I will not trust this level anymore, right? I trusted it. It failed me. So there's no way I'm trusting it again. So here, we have this virgin area that was tagged here and worked out. I mean, it's supposed to work out. Then here, price broke above. Like I told you guys, when resistance is broken, it becomes support. So now, our support here, for me, was invalid because I see candlesticks inside this key level, and the rejection here was not too powerful, even though the move was intense, right? But when you see this kind of powerful rejection, this candlesticks like this, that's like a blast, like it's an explosive rejection. So we do not have that here. Instead, we have a lot of momentum and volume in this candle. So seeing this, I'm uncomfortable trading here. But as soon as price breaks below it, I know that this hold up and hold up and hold up that price has made, price would normally reject price to the downside if it should break below. So that is why I'll definitely sell here if price should come back. And I usually enter a little bit deep in my zone instead, and I'll take a 1-to-1. I hope this thing I'm doing here, I hope it makes sense. So don't get confused, okay? So we had $700 plus $300. Okay, we have $1,000. We just made 100% of our account, and now we are up $2,000, right? That's beautiful. Now, how long is this video? If you guys are enjoying this, then I'll keep going, okay? So now let's risk 2% of our capital, which is $2,000. So instead of $200 now, we are risking $400 a trade. Let's go. Now you notice that the larger your account gets, the easier it becomes to flip, right? Like, yeah. So if like somebody says, oh, I'll be doubling you on $1 every day, I'll double $1. By the time you get to like 50,000, they'll be doubling 50,000. So 50,000 will go to 100. Like, you just grow quick and scale up really, really fast when you have a larger account. Right? You see that? You see this? This is impulsive rejection. After it dropped down, even if you're selling here, you would have still made money. So that's what I'm telling you. Support and resistance is very, very simple. You just need to capitalize on these tiny moves. Okay? Don't be deceived by this thing on the internet where you see somebody doing this. This is fake. Okay? They don't trade like that. I'm telling you, they don't. Don't be deceived. Don't feel like you're not trading if you don't take this kind of hours. No, it's fake. Please. 1:1.5. That's what professionals take out of the market. Yeah, professional. That's how much you make, right? Yeah. So it depends. The volume you trade is not how long you hold your trade for. If you trade a large, like a $100,000 or $500,000 account, on this move you can make money that somebody trading this thing can make like in 5 years. So it's just how much you trade. It's not the volume or how long you hold your trade for. I like this area, guys, and I'd like to buy here still. It's actually super risky because these levels are not properly aligned, but I'll go out of my way to do it because why? I see this nice push to the downside, and price actually held up here, telling you that what This is an important area. If this area was not important, price would have just sliced through it. But you see, price was like struggling before it finally did. So I feel like this area is important and I can trade it. Guys, my computer is really getting on my nerve right now. It's really pissed. So 1 is to 1.5. Of course, we're looking for high win rate here, high strike rate. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. Price just stopped us out. I don't trust this level anymore and I'm not trading. So we lost $400. Let's go. I want to see if we can carry it. We can flip this thing to 3,000, then it'll be good. Okay guys, I don't know if you see this, but I see this I see this nice area here first. I won't lie, this area looks really nice, and this one up here is not an exception. It looks nice. So what I'll do is, of course, you know the drill, I'm buying on both places. So I have $400 sitting here. If I lost these 2 trades, guys, I'm stopping this video here. Okay, yeah, that's what you should do. When you start losing too much, you leave. Don't stay there and be like, I can do it, I can flip it. You blow up your account. So if these 2 trades here don't work out, I'll cut the video. The video is already way too long, and we already achieved our goals, right? We flipped the account, we doubled it. So I think at this point we can go on and withdraw 1,000 and, you know, and keep the rest for another attempt to flip. It's not guaranteed, results are not guaranteed, but with this kind of high win rate, I can tell you that I can flip every account that I take. That's just what I'll tell you. I don't know how long you take, but I know that I can do it. Perfect. Now, if you were like cherry picking and say, oh, I'll trade just this and not this, you would have missed out on this trade. You can see how incredible, how good that trade played out. Very nice. It took a few hours, but it's worth it. Like 1 to 1.5, it's insane. So now we made our, how much did we put here again? Here we put 400 and we lost it, right? So we put 400 and we made 1 is 2. So that's $600 that we've made right here. So $600 plus, so that's $2,200. Beautiful. So let's put another $400 down here. I'm not trading here again, guys. So I think here is still valid. So let's see. Oh my god, why did I not trade here? Oh my god. Whatever, man. Whatever. I don't care. If price should break, I'll sell it. Okay, price has gone. So let's delete this. I was not really comfortable with this one though. I was scared. So this here, oh shit. Regrets. It's part of the game. Let's keep going. I hope you're enjoying this stuff. This is strictly entertainment purposes, and I'm not teaching you anything here, guys. So please, just enjoy yourself, okay? Don't go and blow your account and say, oh, I saw this guy. Nah, please. It's not me. Just don't. It's not me. You see, if I didn't delete my order here, what would have happened? I told you guys, when price go up too high, it drops too fast. So just understand that when it goes up too high, it drops too fast. Nice. And when it's too fast, it doesn't care about your orders. Just liquidates them. So you can see here, price broke and it retested this area. So it's just a simple principle. It's something that happens all the time. When a key level breaks, it retests and drops. So if you know this, then why would you go and start doing all these daily buyers and stuff and stupid order blocks that will keep failing? Why? You don't want the easy life, do you? Jesus. Anyways, yeah, I think seeing support and resistance is too common. It's not working. It's ICT, some mysterious stuff that you will never get. You keep learning it and keep trading and keep losing and you don't give up. You're there one day. Which one day? It's never gonna happen. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings, but it's just never gonna happen. I've been there. I did it for an entire year. What do you think? I did an entire year and I came back to this one. Then I changed it and modified it. When I'm trading here, you will not see anybody trading like this. I trade ACP areas. Nobody trades ACP areas. Nobody. I trade it. It's my thing. It's my strategy. It's refined support and resistance. It's not just any kind of support and resistance. You don't come and see me just drawing some highs on the daily or like drawing something from 8 months ago to come and trade today. No, I trade recent price action. Okay, I think I'll stop this video here, guys. I don't want to make this video extremely long, but I really like if I could take this account to 3,000 so that, you know, I mean 3,000 is good. Okay, I see what's happening here. If this drops, then I'll sell here the next time it comes. Okay, that's my trade right there. Let me show you guys my trade. I told you guys that this should drop. I'll sell the next time it comes. So clearly you can see that that was a good drop. That was just, you know, serving you guys. So this was the move that I said if it drops. So it consolidated and dropped. So once it drops like this, and I see this week's coupled with all of these weeks, another okay, all of this area here is my ACP. So what I'll do is I'll grab my box tool and I'll do what? I'll box this out, stretch it out. So now I have an ACP area. Now what's my plan? I have two plans here. First of all, the market has two icons, right? The market should either hit and bounce down, or the market should break and retest up. Nice. So if I know that, I know that okay, if I lose here, I'll still buy and I'll still make money. So either ways, I'm not giving my money to this market. So 1 is 1.5. Perfect trade. Right it there. Stop loss type. Right? Let me move this up. 1.5. Right there. Let me play. Amazing trade. If you have trades like this in a week, like 2, I mean, you're good to go, man. You don't need anything in this life. Perfect. So now, that's another $600 adding to another $200 extra on that 2,000. That is going to leave us at a total balance of $2,800. So should we leave it here or should we take one more? One more. Just one. Okay, let's go for one more. Go for one more. Just one more. Okay, I see something happening here, but let me see. I need to see something clear. Guys, I'll sell here. I'll sell here, guys. I'll definitely sell here. Why? You know why I'm selling here, right? If you don't know, then you should check out my other videos. I don't know what to tell you. I'm selling here. I hope price actually comes back. Let's cross our fingers. We have $400 on that trade. Ah, great. Price never made it there. So yeah, get it. Guys, I think I'll stop this video here. I don't want to bore you guys with an extremely long video. So let's stop here. I actually enjoy doing this thing, guys. That's why I find it difficult to stop. Okay, stop. Okay. So yeah, let me show you guys the trade that I'm actually looking at now. The trades that I'm looking at now, what I want to take or what I'm doing. I have nothing to, So this is my my order sitting here. I'm waiting for price to activate it. It's been it's been loitering around this area for a while since market opened yesterday. It's been doing this, but this is the actual order here, and I want price to activate it for me real quick, right? So as you can see, like when I was backtesting, I'll tell you guys that if price should bounce here, I'll buy, and the same thing here. So I have two orders sitting like I usually do. So that's my trade. This is my trade here. Nice. Now I don't know, I'll update you guys whatever happens to this trade. My next video, I will make sure that I or if you want to see how this trade will play out at the end, there's a link. There are links in the description. Click the link to the free Telegram. Join the free Telegram. When this trade plays out, I'll post it. If it doesn't, I'll post it. So you're going to see what happens to it after this. Okay. So you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more content like this.